Hello, good morning. My name is Dumisani. I am a student at Boston Media House. I'm doing my third year and I'm also an HR officer for a company called Luenda Group. They always say that for a bang introduction, one needs to give a joke. Well, unfortunately, I don't have a lot of jokes, but I thought I should just give my 2 cents worth as a HR professionals to give advice and obviously equip those people that are ready to go to the world of work with the tools necessary when they actually go for job interviews. Because I find that many people, they come for job interviews and they are not really that prepared in terms of talking more about themselves and doing a little bit of research when it comes to the organizations that they are visiting or the department or what is required from the job specifications. So if you find yourself that you're actually one of those people, I think this video will be great for you. So for me to actually reflect on my personal experience on learning about the companies that I am currently working for or the host organizations, I'll just give you a little bit of context of where I come from. So I've been working for different organizations in the financial institutions, which is the banks, the insurance industries, and I've also worked with telecommunications industries. So majority of the people that I was working with and supporting, it's people that are professionals, people that are using emails, people that have access to laptops and so forth. However, the current host organization where I'm actually currently working, I'm working for a logistics company in the manufacturing sector. Number one, I'm working with the blue collar people. So the blue collar people, you find that it's those people that are not really, they don't have much of an educational background in terms of furthering their studies from high school to tertiary. I work with a lot of people that are didn't even complete matrics. So this is your entry level individuals within the workplace. So since I'm in the logistics industry, I work for a company that actually hires truck drivers that do cross borders, local drivers. I also work with a lot of people that are mechanics, which is your diesel mechanics. So these are the department or the business units that I'm actually currently supporting. So just to give you that overview in terms of the current organization or the host organizations and why did I choose them to actually, get my experiential learning. So I wanted to move away obviously from your corporate in terms of the financial sector, that kind of sector in terms of the banking, because it has a lot of red tapes. And, like for me, I was approached to actually come into the space, for me to develop policies, for me to actually introduce things like a change management in this type of sector. And it has been quite challenging, to be honest with you. And one of the challenging experience that I come across is that the people that I'm actually dealing with, it is your blue collar. And when I talk about the blue collar individuals or market, it's people that obviously they are not used to using, they don't have the right computer literacy. It's people that can connect with you when you speak more of the language that they are familiar with, which is their vernacular languages, and it's the people that actually do not have the necessary skill sets that I have, but the skill sets that they do have is for them to get into a truck, drive from one destination through to another. So we're introducing things like your technology that they need to use while they actually are on the road, and it actually does take time for such people to actually get used to any methodologies that we might be introducing into the department. So it has been quite challenging. And I think my second challenge is that when I got into this industry or this company, I had obviously to do a lot of change management in terms of how people think, in terms of people, the way they do things, not following policies as well as procedures. So that has been actually quite challenging also for me, considering that I come from an environment where we introduce things like change management, and that will be, welcomed with ease, and then you will see results immediately. So, yes, that has been one of the challenges that I have been faced with. Okay. One of my key strengths, I think, that I contributed also to this organization is that I do believe that at heart I am a teacher. I'm very passionate about skills and training. So it gives me that, extra value in terms of me being patient, in terms of me practicing, tenancy and being lenient, in me actually understanding where the challenges that the employees are actually facing do actually come from. So that is actually one of my key strengths that I think I do contribute into the sector as well as the company that I'm actually currently working for. So to reflect on the feedback that I've received from my mentor is that obviously, they think I am amazing. I do believe that I'm amazing as well. I'm doing a very good job. I am one of those that used to have a very autocratic management style, but with time as well as the industry that I am currently in, which is in the logistics industry, I find myself that I had to change that kind of management style. I had to have a more democratic management style where I actually need to involve supervisors into the discussions. I do not have to take decisions on behalf of the employees, but I have to involve them into the decision processes as well. So I think that also, that has been one of the strengths, which in this topic of experiential learning or this module, you actually get to learn on how do you actually mitigate such risk, and you actually get to learn a different type of teams that we have in different organizations. So it has been a reminder for me in terms of, how do I need to manage my team? It has been a reminder for me in terms of how do I actually, build rapport with different, teams. It has been a reminder for me that even though it's a logistics sector, a sector that is actually quite laid back, the use of technology as well, because the world is changing, going into a digital area, it's quite important, and we need to incorporate technology in this sector as well, or in this department. So the last question, obviously, on my episode 2 is that the impact on that it has made, having this kind of an experience. I must say it that, the discussions that we were having in class, the impact it has made, it has been huge, because as we grow, we tend to actually forget some of the things that are actually quite important that we need to bring into the world of work. So this has been a very refresher and a very good course. And hence I've said in episode number 1, because we live in a digital, social world, everything is digitized, and we get to be comfortable with the way that we actually talk, and we get comfortable with the casual conversations that we narrate. This course has been that reminder at the back of my mind that I need to obviously uphold professional and academic writing when it comes to email, the way that I need to communicate also, whether it's via an email, whether it's via an email internally, it needs to be professional. So yeah, this has been an amazing course for me, which is absolutely thumbs up. Thank you.